All right, question of the week. So, quick
Switching it
thing.
up on me, huh?
Crunchyroll actually did its annual
Uh-huh.
best anime of the year, best choreography, animation, all the different categories.
Right.
And even though there was a lot of categories, I could have snipped all of them. I decided some categories like we probably won't have like
Wasn't necessary. Yeah.
yeah, we don't know these animes. It's not
Okay.
really our fortes. So I essentially want you to choose what you would deem of the six, because they always give six options, what you would choose for each of the following categories. First category, anime of the year.
Okay. One. Well, speaking of Oshinoko, I actually have some news on that in a minute, but I still don't know what the fuck that is. Honestly,
Okay.
Bocchi the Rock, no fucking idea. I obviously know what the bottom four are.
Mm.
Now, I know what Crunchyroll does. They pick the ones that have the most viewership out of like new animes.
Mm-hmm.
Even though there's other animes that could be better, but out of the bottom four, I'd probably go with JJK season two. And the only reason why is because one, Vinland Saga season two was boring, but there's a reason why. It's kind of how it was.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I told you. It's like um, uh, what is it?
Like a slow burn.
What Rudius, Rudy. What's damn? I love the anime. And I keep forgetting the name of
Mushoku
the damn
Tensei.
anime. Mushoku Tensei. Yeah,
Yeah.
like how season two was like supposed to be setting up world building, slow. People don't understand that it's going into something bigger. That's how Vinland Saga season two is. But just because it's that doesn't mean I think it should get anime of the year. Like
Mm.
it's because we're not talking about what's happening after or what happened before. Only that snippet. No,
Okay.
definitely not season two. Um, Swordsmith Village, Demon Slayer. I think the arc before that had more action and was more lively than
Yeah.
Swordsmith Village. So no. And then Chainsaw Man was great. Don't get me
It
wrong.
was.
Chainsaw Man was fantastic, but JJK season two just hit me so much harder
Mm.
than Chainsaw Man. So I'm gonna give it to JJK season two. It's probably gonna win too, to be honest. So that I'm gonna give it to that one.
JJK season two. Bet. Next
All right.
category.
So the next category is best original anime. um, I've heard of Akiba Maid War. I think you talked to me about that one.
Yeah, I think I've seen 4 out of 6 of these.
Yeah. I don't know what that. I don't know what the top four are, to be honest. I haven't seen the top four, is what I should say. I haven't seen the bottom right either, to be honest. Actually looks kind of cool. The marginal service, that looks
Marginal
kind of dope.
service.
I need to write that down. Write that down for me. Where's our secretary at?
So obviously this was a loaded question. Which one's the best original
Mobile,
anime?
Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury.
That's what I wanted to hear you say. Mobile Suit Gundam.
But this is just bad. Like original anime. So original would be something not in manga, right? Original would be like something that like first season like just came out. Like what are their?
I think so. Something like that's a concept of this is the first like it doesn't have like a full anime of it. It's just like maybe a one shot that they decided to extend. I might have to look at the definition, but
Yeah, because I've heard of original anime before, and usually that means it doesn't have a manga. Like when Netflix does a Netflix original anime, it's not a manga. There's no manga for it.
yeah.
So I don't know if it's no manga, then I can't really think of one. But from this list, I'd choose Mobile Suit Gundam. So
Bet.
all right,
Best action.
best action. Okay, so I've seen all of these.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna just tell you now, I'm not picking One Piece. Because
You
it's
haven't gotten there. It's okay.
and to just throw One Piece that's been going on for fucking 40 years into something with like all these new shows.
See, I
don't
compare.
I don't think it's necessary.
See, the last year of 2023, I would say it's excusable because the last year of One Piece has been the action of the whole arc. Everything else have been world building of the arc, getting set up for
Yeah.
this moment. So when I see best action One Piece, I'm looking at the past year of One Piece, all the things that's happened, all the major fights. And for you, you
So-
haven't really gotten there, so it's really hard to have that conversation regardless.
I still, me personally, and honestly, even if I did have gotten there, I probably still wouldn't have picked it, only because I just think putting it. We've always had this conversation about people who talk about on Facebook how, oh, like One Piece is better than JJK. One Piece has been going on for 40 fucking years. Like it should be better. It's not. It hasn't stopped. Like you know what I'm saying? It has so much content.
I mean, then we gotta take out Bleach too. Then
True, but I think
Ah.
Bleach, but I'm not. So hear me
And
out. I'm
Demon
not
Slayer is a
picking
full
Bleach.
product. It's a
I'm not. I'm
volumes
not.
1 to
I'm not
23.
picking Bleach. I'm not picking Bleach out of
Mm.
this category. But Bleach was paused for like 12 years.
Ah, dang.
Like
I mean,
so.
Bleach
I
was
mean,
still a big three anime back in the early 2000s.
yeah, true, true. It
And
is
then
part of
Demon
them. If
Slayer
there's big
is a
three,
complete product from volume 1 to 23. How can you compare that to something that's not complete?
I don't think. I think we should. I think Demon Slayer is kind of a reach, but big three. If there's any big three on here, I'm not gonna pick it because it's been going on for so long. So Bleach and One Piece are out for me. I think Chapter 2 of Attack on Titan was better than Chapter 1. Honestly, Chainsaw Man was good, but it was kind of. I might go with JJK again because that should have me on the ropes. That should have me on the ropes.
Had you clutching
I'm gonna
your
be-
pearls?
I was like, I was trying to find some pearls to clutch. I don't know,
bet.
but it's just like, but the JJK was just constant action. It was just constant, like people dying left and right. You just like
Season
it
1,
was-
2, it was like the anime people were looking forward to of the season.
Yeah, like the Swordsmith Village arc. I get why they're putting it up here, but to me, the last season had so much better action. The last season was honestly better than
Yeah, I
this
think
one.
the season before that was even better than the last season. This one, like, it had its moments, and of course, Nezuko becoming a hybrid essentially.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's just not the top. It didn't
No.
do as well as his previous seasons. I agree with that.
No,
So
definitely
JJK again, best action.
Yeah.
Bet best main character.
not. All right, best main character.
Give it
I'm
to
not
him.
saying.
Come
Monkey-
on,
I'm not
give
saying
it
no.
to him, Monkey
Nope.
D. Monkey
I said we
D.
just said it. We just said it. If
We're not talking
Big
about the
Three-
animation. We just talking about the character. What you talking about? Just the character.
Not picking Mob. I'm not a big fan of Mob Psycho. I like it, but I'm just not a
He
big
has
fan.
a black character. This latest season,
Yeah.
he had the best character development out of the whole series.
Orphan was great in the first season, and then it just got dull. I mean, I'm a Jaegerist at heart, right? Don't know who this Bochi chick is. Denji is so predictable. He's just a dumbass who knows how to fight, and
loves
that's it.
boobs. I mean,
Like that's all he like. That's nothing.
come on.
I'll give it to him. Out of these
Out of
six,
these?
I give it.
Monkey
out of these
D.
six,
That's
I will
what I'm
give it to
talking
Luffy.
about.
Out of
Crunchyroll
these six.
W list Crunchyroll.
No, because they're putting him up against people who couldn't put up a fight.
The
That's
specifics
dumb.
is crazy. Monkey D,
That's
best
dumb.
main character. Best
right.
continuing series now.
That's continuing series.
Now
not
One
picking
Piece. One Piece could
Not
be in
picking
this
One Piece.
conversation. It's literally a continuing series.
It could be 100%. I'll give you that. 100%.
All right.
I'll give you that.
What we got?
So I'm gonna take JJK out of it because it's only like 2 episodes, comparing it to something that has 1,000, something that has like 70 episodes like Attack on Titan, something that has like a shit ton like Demon Slayer. You know what I'm saying? Spy Family, like
I mean, it's cute.
it's cute, but like you put it on a list with these motherfuckers. Like Vinland Saga only has 2 seasons. The first season was way better than the second. So out of these 4, I would say not Attack on Titan because I did fall off midway through Attack on Titan and then came back. I have fallen off on One Piece before, but that's because I didn't have you to pressure me into watching the shit. JJK, again, I said it only has 2 seasons. It's not really like, I think you can say best continuing series when it gets to like 3 seasons. I think that's when you can really start like putting a name on it. So Demon Slayer, One Piece. I will say all around, One Piece is a better anime than Demon Slayer because of its world building, because of its character development, and its full story connection. I'll probably give this to One Piece only because like it should be best continuing series because it's been continuing for fucking 20 years. It's been continuing for 20 years, so it fucking better be. But yeah, I'll give it to One Piece for that one.
I hear you. I mean, Demon Slayer is definitely a contender too, but One Piece, I agree.
All right, best animation. Definitely not going to Trigun Stampede, which I watched the first 4 episodes today, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the 3D animation. Even though it's a good story, you can't
Definitely
say
not.
it's the best animation at all.
I'm sorry, but Mappa went off on JJK season 2. I'm giving it. I have to.
I
have
feel
to
like
give it.
I gotta disqualify them because JJK
What?
changed their animation.
What
Season
do you
1
mean?
animation to season 2, they completely changed their animation. And if
Ah,
you had
but they
to,
went
how can you have
off,
best
though.
animation when you had to change it? Chainsaw Man again 3D? No. Demon Slayer has been continuously
Chainsaw Man
putting out
wasn't-
best animation. Demon Slayer continuous.
Yeah, but
They
like,
don't
I've
change
seen
it
them,
up.
but this is the Swordsmith Village arc. The best animation I've ever seen come from Demon Slayer was the not Swordsmith, the one before. Well, I forgot what it was called. The arc before the Swordsmith Village arc, when old boy, when Tengen was fighting the demons, and it was just like you see the edits
Oh,
all
you
the
talk
time.
about the district arc.
Yeah, the entertainment district arc.
Entertainment,
That was
yeah.
the best animation, like the most beautiful shit I've ever seen come out from Demon Slayer. But they are putting the Swordsmith Village arc on here. I'm not gonna give it to them,
I get
because
you. This arc,
because it
that
wasn't
last
as
arc.
flashy. It wasn't as flashy. Attack on Titan was cool, but like animation, it wasn't has never been that special with Attack on Titan. Like
The eyes
but-
are beautiful. I'll give them that.
yeah, the eyes are good, but like when they always do the, and it's like the lines going down their face, like the weird creepy. I'm just like, ew. But JJK to me went off. Like they may have changed it up a little bit, and I know that some scenes they didn't complete because of the shit that was going on with Mappa. But like when Jogu was fighting Sukuna, like oh my
Jugo.
god. Jugo. Yeah, was fighting Sukuna, went off. Like I was clutching.
that
I
was
was clutching
crazy.
everything. So I'm giving it to I was clutching everything, not
I
just
lost my
girl.
composure. Where is it?
I'm gonna give it to. Since some of y'all watching this probably think I'm a JJK stan, and I love JJK, and I'm really not. And I'm really not.
really
Like I'm not. You won't see me going on posts like defending JJK unless somebody's saying some absolute ridiculous shit, because I'm not a JJK stan. It's not my favorite anime.
It's just
but
this season.
season 2 went off. Like
Yeah.
I can't not deny that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, best supporting character. Honestly,
Best-
I really want to hear your thoughts on each one of these. Best supporting.
They put Gojo up here, and I was like, ain't no way. But
He's the main character. That's
He's the main
exactly
character.
what I
Everybody
saw.
knows. Everybody knows
What
he's
are
the
you
main
talking
character.
about? Supporting. Who's supporting?
Hanj? What? These are
She
terrible
did.
categories.
She did.
These are terrible people. I don't know who Kana Arima is. Arataka
Oshinoko.
Reijin, I think I
guess his
remember who
brother.
he is.
Is
But
that
like, I
brother?
don't care. I guess Gojo? Like, these are terrible categories. Like, Gojo's damn near the main character.
He's the main. Honestly, I
the
disqualify him.
first like 6 episodes of the show was just about him and Geto.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
And then it was
you know,
about
and-
save Gojo. Like, no,
and then Geto is dead now, and
antagonist.
yeah, but his body's taken over by old boy, but like
How about
Power,
Power? Power's
Power,
pretty
she-
lit.
she's something. I'll tell you that. She's of age, right? I
Yeah,
don't
almost
remember.
definitely. They're adults.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah,
but
she's
Power's,
bad.
honestly, Power's
No,
lit.
she's not a
even-
good supporting character at all.
I mean,
If I'm thinking best support here, so if I'm thinking best supporting character, I'm thinking of powers, loyalty, battles won, and essentially just all around like personality traits. So powers, Power has good powers. She has a fucking blood manipulation. Battles won. She's won 0 battles. Like loyalty, 0 loyalty. Every time Denji gets his ass beat,
she was the
runs.
only one who gave her tits.
She
Though.
runs.
Everyone was like, "Oh, well,
She
give you tits."
runs,
She was the
bro.
first one.
The most she's ever fought with Denji was when that dude was training them, and he was like, "All y'all have to do is just try to kill me." And he was beating their ass. Like that's all she ever did was fight with him. But then anytime Denji would get into an actual fight with a demon, she would run. She would literally
sacrificed
leave,
him
bro.
once. she
She would
sacrificed
leave.
him.
She would leave, bro. And personality, like she's who she should be at
I
personality
love
wise.
her personality.
Her personality is who you would think she would be. But like when I first started watching the show, speaking of Chainsaw Man, when I started watching the show, like I was like, oh, her and Power, or Denji and Power are going to be like, they're going to build a strong bond. They're going to be like the unstoppable duo. Every fight, she's like, and I'm like, bro, what? How are you running? Like, why are you running away? And then I know later in the future they like build a better bond,
Yeah.
but I'm just like, but for now, like all she does is run. So it's not Power.
It's
Geto is dead, and he's Kunjaku now. Kenjaku, yeah, he's
he
Kenjaku
literally
now.
he did switch sides, so he technically can be best supporting if he switched sides on the main
Yeah.
character.
So I guess
Gojo's the
Gojo,
main character.
right? Gojo's like the main character. So
So Reagan is the last one.
wait, I don't even watch the show that much to care about him. So
All right, Gojo then. We'll take Gojo.
Gojo. All
All
right.
right.
Best new series.
Mhm.
Hell's Paradise. Hands down.
You're not even,
Hands down.
not even gonna
Hands
review
down.
him. Zom 100 was pretty
I
lit.
Zom 100 is okay. As a zombie fan, I like Zombie 100, but we had a whole. I'm not going to get into it. But we had a whole conversation about how I felt about the end of it.
Yeah, I got you.
Chainsaw Man was pretty good, but like was what I expected it to be. Heavenly Delusions, I watched like the first couple episodes of that, and I don't know what the top two are. So, to Hell's Paradise, you know me. When Hell's Paradise dropped and we did our mid-season, I was like, my favorite anime of all time. This is the best.
As soon as I saw
ever.
it on there, I saw Best New Series. I saw Hell's Paradise. I'm like, I don't even care the other choices.
Yeah,
I chose
Hell's Paradise. Hell's Paradise was fan-fucking-tastic. I can't wait for it to come back. So, Hell's Paradise. Yeah, Hell's Paradise, hands down. I mean, maybe and maybe I pick. You probably already assumed all the things I was gonna pick in the categories. You might have. You know me, but you know me. We're best friends, so like you know me. And obviously, some of these I have not watched, and maybe that's on me for not being a true otaku. But like the categories they put on these are just.
I mean,
terrible.
I felt like they were loaded. It was like a loaded
They
gun.
loaded.
They
Like,
knew.
they were-
Honestly, the only one I got wrong was
shit is
Power.
rigged.
I thought you were going to choose Power
Really?
over Gojo because Gojo's the main character, and I felt like you were going to like he's
Let's
the
be
main
honest.
character. He's out of the equation.
But you got to think about like my definition of supporting character, and she doesn't support anything. She supports herself.
She support herself. Yeah, exactly.
She support herself. So
I give you that one.
Okay. All right. Well.